In your opinion, does it have to be a delicate balance? And that achieving a healthy work life balance is essential to our physical, mental, and professional well being. When it comes to a healthy work life balance, I have already discussed the significance of this topic. There are a number of ways to achieve a work life balance that don't need a shift in your schedule. To put it another way, just because you put in 8 hours at work doesn't mean you have to take 8 hours off to play or spend time with your family. The amount of time you spend at work cannot be used to measure your work life balance. A 2-hour period of concentrated effort may accomplish much more than 4 hours of distracted activity. You must realize that achieving work life harmony is possible, but only if you put in the effort. How do you balance your professional, familial, and personal lives so that you are happy? Here are some things you can start doing right now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to talk about 10 tips to achieve a better life balance. Number 1. Establish a timetable and prioritize your task. Prioritizing and scheduling your time is one of the best ways to achieve a work-life balance. Prioritizing is the key to getting the most out of your time and effort, and you'll be working all day long with no spare time to spare. I highly recommend that you develop this skill. Make a to-do list of everything you need to get done. Ideally, restrict the list to a maximum of 4 to 6 items. Then, when you get up in the morning, select one of them to focus on. Using this method, you may concentrate your efforts on the things that matter most to you. In addition, did you know that you may establish non-work related goals? You may set objectives that are important to you on a personal level, such as improving your health, your relationships, or other aspects of your life. For example, in addition to having goals for your job and employment, you may also have fitness and relationship objectives in order to preserve your health and closeness with the people you love. Every Friday night is a date night for me, and I also make it a goal to read a book every week. I'm curious about your thoughts on this. What are your other ambitions other your career? Set your priorities first and then make a plan for how you'll get there so you can have the work-life balance you want. Follow these steps. Establish a work environment that promotes efficiency. Making sure you are productive at work is a key part of maintaining a healthy work-life balance. You'll need to achieve this by setting up a productive workspace. Many individuals are compelled to spend their time at work in unproductive conditions. They are under stress and strain, and as a result, their output is poor. This is all because they operate in an unfriendly environment. In my opinion, our surroundings may have a significant impact on our life. An unproductive work environment may have a significant impact on your mood, which in turn can have ramifications in other aspects of your life. The last thing you need is to carry your stress from the job home and unleash it on your loved ones. Create an environment that encourages productivity. When you like what you do for a living, it shows in your work output. You are happy and content. And when you are having a good day at work, you carry that positive energy home with you, improving your mood and the lives of those around you. Point number 3. Avoid distractions at all costs. It's impossible to accomplish great things if your attention is continuously diverted by little concerns. Don't try to do too many things at once. Do your job and only your work. While you're at work, don't look at emails, the internet, or social media for the latest information. Scheduling these tasks is possible, but while you're at work, keep your attention on the job at hand. Your productivity suffers as a result of being distracted at work. People spend most of their waking hours at work, and you'd want to make the most of the time you have left. You don't have to waste your 8 hours a day working inefficiently because you are distracted. Another reason most individuals don't achieve spectacular success at work is because of this. There is a steady stream of distractions and they don't know what they want in life. The way they approach their job has been ingrained in their habits. However, it's possible that this isn't the ideal approach. It's definitely time to rethink how you approach your job if you are continually running out of time. Does your inability to finish your work due to distraction sound familiar? Is it because you are always reacting to the world around you why you are feeling this way? Make a list of your long-term goals and then break them into your more manageable daily tasks. And don't stop until you have completed all of your course before moving on to the next one. Point number 4. Allow yourself some me time. Make time for yourself if you want to have a good work-life balance. The answer to this question is probably not as frequently as you'd want it to be. Do you still have an idea of what you'd like to do for fun? There is more to life than simply a job. To refresh your spirit and intellect, you must also spend time doing activities you like. Polymaths, those with a broad knowledge base, have been shown to be more effective than those who specialize in a single field, according to research. Do you know that Leonardo da Vinci was also a painter, an engineer, a poet, and a writer? To become a better version of yourself, you need to spend time doing activities that aren't work related. In the workplace, your ability to perceive things from a new perspective is a huge aspect. Because of this, you should set aside some time each day of yourself. Try reading, painting, or playing an instrument in order to bring joy to your heart and spirit. Point number 5. Communicate your requirements in a clear and succinct manner. Don't rely on others to know what you're looking for. In order to be understood by others, you must first express your wants to them. Your family or employer may be able to help you get the work-life balance you want. Your loved ones will help you instead of making your life more difficult if they understand. Make sure you notify your manager if you need to go to the gym after work. Be sure to ask your manager if you may leave a bit early once or twice a week to make it to class. Tell your family members if you have to work longer hours too. It's a big project for your firm and you want to get it done in a timely manner. Tell them you will get back to them as soon as you're done with your task. To achieve a better work-life balance, it's important to learn to express your needs effectively with others around you, unless you live alone and can handle everything on your own. Point number 6. Take short breaks and vacations. In certain cases, you simply need a getaway in a lovely location alone to sort out things. All work and no play makes Jack a dull lad, is a well-known saying. We can all agree that Jack is a terrible role model for young people. Consider taking many short breaks throughout the day. Maintaining a high level of energy is essential if you want to be more productive and have willpower necessary to do more. Recharging and replenishing your energy is essential when you take a brief vacations. To help you stay focused, I recommend using the Pomodoro technique. Don't bring work up more than once a day either. Use the day of yourself, your loved ones, or something that you are really passionate about if you can. You don't want your day to be taken up by working. As a result, you will be drained and worn out. The longer this goes on, the worse it will grow, and the more likely you are to suffer from burnout. As a result, take frequent, brief breaks throughout the day. One day off a week is also recommended. You also take a few days off during the year. There is no right or wrong answer as to whether or not you go on vacations or just to unwind. Point number 7. Set boundaries between job and personal life. Setting clear boundaries between your job and personal life might help you maintain a healthy work-life balance. You don't want to overwork yourself or overplay. Don't take your work with you when you leave the workplace. For example, responding to emails and worrying about work is the last thing you want to do while you are at home. It is critical to know when to begin and when to stop working. When you work, work hard. And when it's time to have some fun, put your job aside and have a good time. After 10 p.m., my laptop will be turned off. It's time to put everything else on hold and curl up with a good book around 10:40 p.m. So I set an alarm. I'm curious about your thoughts on this. Is it possible for you to impose limits on both your job and personal life? In what ways you may improve your quality of life by enforcing personal rules? Point number 8. Unplug and come in touch with nature. We're constantly linked even while we are apart. Even when we are trying to focus on our job, we are always distracted by our phones. A phone call or a notification might quickly snatch our attention away from what we are doing. Unplugging yourself is the best way to improve your work-life balance. To disconnect, you may define similar limits to the one in the preceding example. Before I go to sleep, I do not check my phone. It's become a routine for me. Before going to bed, I'd rather read a book than check my phone. Unplugging from the digital world on a regular basis will allow you to recharge your batteries and think about your life in a new light. There is no question that technology is beneficial. It makes a life a lot simpler and less time consuming. Checking email on your phone eliminates the need to switch on your PC. Everywhere you go, you can connect with anybody at any time. To be honest, however, as much as technology has made our lives easier, we don't want it to come in a way of the time we set aside for just ourselves or with our loved ones. The last thing you need is for technology to sabotage your productivity. Instead of other way around, you want to make use of technology to increase your output. Point number 9. Initiate a systematic approach to automating and delegating. Creating automation in your life may free up a lot of time, allowing you to seek work-life balance. Many tasks may be outsourced or delegated. Cooking is a good illustration of this. You no longer have to prepare meals from scratch. You can just place an online order and have them delivered to your door. In addition, you may automate a variety of financial tasks, such as paying bills, monitoring credits, and creating budgets. For small company owners, automating or outsourcing their billing and accounting tasks are also viable options. If you don't want to, you don't have to food or toiletry shopping. In today's world, you can simply purchase all of your household goods online. Make a practice of planning. Organize your schedule so that you have enough time to think ahead. A war is won when the generals camp out under the stars to fight it out. If you don't prepare your work-life balance, it won't happen for you at all. As a result, make planning a habit. It's true that things may not go according to plan and that your strategy may not succeed, but the preparation is more important than the end outcome. When you have a goal in mind, you pay greater attention to the things you want. As a result, you become more self-aware and prepared to take actions when the time comes. Without forethought, you become a reactive person who responds to everything that comes your way. This is a dangerous state of affairs. Exceptional individuals who don't get where they are by chance. Writing it down or thinking about it all the time helps them reach their desired destination. It's essential that you prepare in advance if you want to attain work-life harmony. It's important to be aware of what you need to do and what you can't. To put things into action, you need to first establish a strategy. If though it seems impossible, you can achieve work-life balance if you put your mind to it and work hard enough. Make your personal and professional life worth living by implementing the aforementioned 10 suggestions. You don't want to put in too much time at work or have too much leisure time to waste on entertainment. In order to strike a balance, you need to deliberately build a life that you want to lead. So there you have it. 10 tips to achieve a better life balance. Make sure you subscribe to learn more about money and financial videos. Do you have any questions? Are there any points I missed? Let me know in the comments.